A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Hello there and welcome back to Lost Judgment. Now, last time we had ourselves a little bit of a packed episode. There's a lot happened and there's a lot of talking involved and some good old fighting and a whole load of stuff. If you haven't seen that one, I don't know what you're doing here if you haven't seen that one, but go back and check it out. It's really cool. So we actually managed to check out both crime scenes, both the one of the murder of the school teaching assistant, and had a bit of a run-in with the police who are actually working that case. Not exactly working side by side. We're not working with them directly. We're kind of like sharing information, because obviously we can go places that they can't go, things like that. We're just getting a mutual beneficial thing. So we checked that out. And then we also went and checked out the crime scene at the train station where Ihara's alibi basically is. Now it turns out that the path that he took was very strange to me. That he ended up... there was two options that he could have escaped the train station a lot quicker than the route that he took, which to me screams that he was deliberately trying to be on as many cameras as possible. And there's also, because we looked at the camera patterns and all that, there's also one spot on his route that is completely like in a camera blind spot. So I'm thinking a bait and switch might have happened there, where someone else was at the start of the route and then Ihara took over to run the rest of the way and actually get caught to make his alibi. The reason I say that is because right at the very end of the episode, we received a video that, well, I think it was posted online. We watched a video, me and Kaito, that showed the actual deletion, showed the actual murder. And it turns out that Ihara deleted him himself, which is a bit of a contradiction because obviously he can't be in two places at the same time. That's why I think there's a bit of a bait and switch going on. And that's basically where the episode left off. That's where we ended up. So we are going to jump straight back in. I have no idea where this is going, how we're going to prove alibis and stuff like that. And, you know, there's some disconnect somewhere, because he's either got a twin brother or he is some magician, basically. It seems to be an impossible murder. So we're going to be investigating that this time, I imagine. So please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight back in a Lost Judgment. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Chapter 5, Double Jeopardy. It's a good film, that, actually. If you haven't seen it, it's a good film. An older film. I say older, like 90s. I want to say late 90s. Mid to late 90s, probably. I might be wrong. Might be close to 2000. Anyway, good film. Should check it out. Are you still watching this video?
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
It's probably a good thing. Would the show on TV, though?
It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ihara.
I mean, there'd be so many people involved in that one, like online. Like, so many people would agree with it. Obviously, a lot of people would disagree with it.
I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles.
That is also true.
Someone even
That
made a
is
video
quite
that
scary.
made it look like the U.S. president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
I mean, there's probably signs,
There
yeah.
are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Which is going to be a problem for us. If that is real, if it is real, it's going to be a problem.
It wasn't altered in some way, which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
I mean, it's sometimes really hard to find the source of a video,
Came from
like the original source.
No matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed.
True.
From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That is also true.
It's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? To sow confusion? Causing public uproar, obstructing the investigation? Whatever the case, I have still some interviewing to do.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up.
I mean,
You should
possible.
ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah.
I definitely think we need another talk. Can we show him the video? Can we show him the video? Is that possible? Is that what we're doing? Kaido, were you alright, my dude? I think I'm going out. Just to have a quick chat with you, though.
Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose?
I believe so,
That's
yes.
the case. Why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
I think we won't see him.
We're off to see Saori-san then?
We are indeed. Are you coming with me? Nice. Come on, Kaito, we're rolling. We're leaving the town. Well, not leaving town. We're leaving... Where are you going? Kaito, we're not going upstairs. Whoa, hey! How often do you teleport? Let's go. That was a little bit weird. Right, let's get out here. Gonna head to the Gender Law Offices, which is just down the street. I'm gonna hopefully not get... Sorry. Hopefully gonna not get into any fights on the way down there. Hopefully. I do get the feeling that it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try not to. Also, I need to do a point purge as well, for want of a better description. We probably accumulated a whole bunch of skill points to spend as well, which I keep on forgetting to do. I genuinely do.
Slow down!
What do you mean slow down? We're right here. See, it's just down the street. We're fine. I'm gonna cough.
Hold the door, please.
Hello!
You're here?
Oh, Matthew!
Too damn long, Mafia.
It has.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori?
Yes. I miss her. I'm glad she's in this. It's the first time we've seen her.
Depicted a man committing a murder.
That is correct. That is a problem for us. We are working that case. And another case at the same time. Although technically, would you class it as the same case? Mafuyu is the public prosecutor for the Tokyo office. She's also best friends with Saori-san ever since college. Two talented lady hotshots of the law on opposing sides of the courtroom. Apparently they have a bit of a fan club.
Are you here about the Ehara case too?
Of course. Prosecutor's office is...
They were also a little bit sweet on each other at some point. I don't know whether it's still the case, but they were a little bit sweet
Pushed for
on
a
each other.
battery conviction. If that video is real, That would mean Ahara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
True.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact.
Also correct.
To make matters worse,
This is where double jeopardy comes into play. Although I think in a lot of places it's been repealed, the double jeopardy laws.
Undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend's salary. Totally no strings attached.
Absolutely not.
Well, that clears up a lot.
We'll go over in. Are we going in or we're getting distracted by something?
There you kids are.
Hi.
Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafu?
Right, Genda.
Caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I'm here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming?
Sharing information.
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right. I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
So did I. You know, to be fair, I didn't realize I missed it until right now. Yeah, I feel they're a little bit sweet on each other, but they're both kind of sidestepping each other. And Sari-san's like not having any of it. She wants them to be together.
Our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb.
Absolutely.
That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ahara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ahara committed sexual battery on October 7th.
Go for the slam dunk
Wouldn't
crime.
you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ahara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
There absolutely is a way. And we're going to find out. We're going to find it. And we're going to bring it drag it into the light. And we're going to win the day.
I'm saying, the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ahara's trial.
And that is...
Oh, really?
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ahara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
So another cop turned lawyer?
Grilling Ahara in court.
So what you're saying is Takano could never accept anything but Ahara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Alright.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well,
I mean, I kind of see his point, but it's kind of a stupid point.
Mine so easily. Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly...
Yeah, the police haven't been trying very hard either.
Until they're sure the video is real. They come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original.
Alright.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right.
Also can't prove that it's
no way
fake.
to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ahara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly.
To be fair, that's precisely what he wants, though.
Especially,
I want to know how we're going to stop him. And how we're going to kick his backside.
Their leads are all ending up at the same dead
Also,
end.
Genda-sensei, I love your slippers. They're very cool. If you can't wear slippers in your own office, where can you wear? That's right. Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation. It is very backwards.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ahara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ahara
I swear, we're gonna find out.
it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah.
Yes.
That scare ya?
A little
Not at
bit.
all.
Not gonna say you gotta be a
Just-
little bit scared.
We're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ihara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand. As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then
Absolutely.
you heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now. But
We are.
thanks.
Hopefully see you later.
Clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
See you later, Mafuyu.
Was Mafuyu-chan cuter than ever, or what? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again,
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
Oh, really? Right. Oh, we were talking to Sayori. So, what's your plan?
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ihara about...
Also, I like that cardigan as well. That's very well knitted cardigan.
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment.
We
It's from Ahara's prison.
phone call. Is he? Please say he's still alive.
Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor.
Okay, what's going on? That's not good.
That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message
okay.
from Ahara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific,
Oh, we're fired.
he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
Is he firing
The
us?
murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ahara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
So basically, he's preempted.
Someone on the
He's not
force
fired us. He's
insider
preempted the fact that he doesn't want us to speak to us.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Doc?
Absolutely is.
Screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Indeed. What exactly is the plan here? I have no idea how we'll come back from this.
Yeah? I'd like to hear him.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ihara is really the murderer in this footage.
Okay.
In the entire
How are we gonna do that?
sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
I think both can be true. Right, the grubbing or the murder right now, which one do we doubt more? What if they're both real? What if they're both real? I don't think either of these. I think it's this.
Well, hold on. What if they're both real?
Both his alibi and the video?
Yes.
In that case, let's start with the murder.
We've just got to get the timing. The timing's the key.
Ihara would have had 13 minutes to make it to Ikebukuro Station.
Ijincho and Ikebukuro are roughly 30 kilometers apart. It's possible if he traveled 140 kilometers an hour.
Is it though? Ihara would have had to change out of his bloody clothes. So he probably ought to shave those 13 minutes down. On top of that, he was traveling during rush hour. It just doesn't seem feasible.
Okay, then let's rule that out. I'd say we're making some progress here, guys.
Boy, you're really reaching for that silver lining, aren't you?
Absolutely. Gods who actually murdered Mikoshiba. We have 2 conflicting accounts here. Which one was faked? I'm going to say
I think we should
that's the other
revisit
option.
The harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone. He may have not been. All this
See, these
was a
guys
huge
up here.
difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No.
Possible.
I think we saw everything
Although,
we could there.
oh, okay. Never mind.
Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ahara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Okay. Time to really scrutinize this case. What evidence was Ahara relying on to falsify his alibi? Transit card. The transit card? A complete guess?
This part's still getting to me.
You think it's Ahara's transit card? Let's see.
No, maybe
Ahara
not.
used his transit card to get through the gates at Ikebukuro Station, meaning the system logged his entrance automatically. This was
That
on
was just a
October
guess.
7th at 7:43 a.m.
We know the earliest time Mikoshiba could have been murdered was 7:30 a.m. But traveling from Ijincho to Ikebukuro in only 13 minutes? I mean,
It's beyond unrealistic. Near impossible, really.
then all this card proves is that Ahara simply passed through the gate?
Well, yes. But as he did so, Ahara was caught on multiple security cameras as well. So the card is corroborating evidence for that.
I see. Thought I was onto something.
Okay, so I was wrong. Trace element inspection report. Report the trace elements inspection taken from it has immediately after his arrest. Trace fibers detected on him match the fibers of the victim's underwear. Okay. Smartphone. Video recorder on smartphone taken by one of the commuters shows Ahara getting pinned down by passers-by. Footage was aired on TV numerous times. That one maybe. See, these. You don't see his face there. You don't see, he's deliberately not looking at the cameras. That's the thing. If you look at this is before the trip, right? Before he reaches this station. At Shinjuku Station. So he's on the train platform. Apparently on the train platform. It's the guy up in the green up by the sign there. He's checking out the girl in the pink. Can't really see, he's deliberately not looking at the camera. He's standing where the camera's not facing him. Like, not like looking directly at him. Same as, basically, then they get on the train. Again, he's not looking at the camera. Can't see his face. He's wearing mask and sunglasses and a hat. So it's obscuring his face. Right? Then they get off the train. He runs, disembarks from where the X is. He runs all the way along to the right through that area where there's no cameras. And he goes all the way along to the other end of the platform and is apprehended. And when he's apprehended, look at that face. Can see, make sure he sees his face. And make sure his glasses have gone. Where did his glasses go? Where did his glasses go?
This part's still getting to me.
This is another guess, but I might be correct.
This is one of the eyewitness videos recorded at the crime scene. This
Where
is
did
the
it-
biggest one, at least in terms of what's been aired on television.
Okay, but just to ask, do we know anything about who was behind the camera?
He's a male restaurant worker who was commuting at the time of the incident.
His video lines up with everything the station's security cameras caught as well.
So, no issues there.
Okay, so we'll try this, the blind spot.
This part's still getting to me.
The Shinjuku Station diagram? Did something happen at the platform?
Well, the majority of the incident was caught on camera. But I don't think we have any footage of what happened around here. It's not much, but it's a blind spot all the same. Hoshino-kun and I confirmed that at the scene.
Okay, but how would this blind spot change it?
This might be it.
The first thing that comes to mind is, gives Ahara a chance to swap with the stand-in. The real Ahara murdered Mikoshiba in Ijincho at 7:30, then headed to Shinjuku Station. Then, just after 9 o'clock,
That's it.
he swapped places with
Got
the
it.
stand-in, getting caught on
Feel
purpose.
vindicated.
So you're suggesting that there were 2 Aharas at Shinjuku Station?
Yep. And the true assailant, the Ahara lookalike, disappeared into the crowd.
Wait, if what you propose is true, does that mean Ahara never touched the victim?
Yeah.
In theory,
The police
yes.
inspection revealed trace fibers from the victim's clothing on Ahara's hand.
Trace inspection.
Yeah, so no matter what, the fact that Ahara touched the victim remains standing. The victim felt his hand reach under her skirt right after the train departed Ikebukuro. She was scared motionless for the entire commute until arriving at Shinjuku Station.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Could it be?
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that.
I would say that. I'm saying,
She may
could
even
it be
recall
that
something none of us
he
know,
could have gotten a hold
like
of
Ahara's
her
alibi
underwear
fabricated.
from another
That's a
source,
good
like
plan.
from the house?
We'll finally have
If it was setting up an alibi, because obviously she was targeted for a
In
reason.
that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set
I don't
up.
think it was
We
like
should
by
have her address
chance.
and other information
Just seemed to be
somewhere
like
on file.
targeted
Bear in
specifically.
mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Probably not.
Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Are we gonna? Is that a euphemism for going to see someone? Or are we actually going for food? Right. I guess I'm leaving. We're being scoped out.
You think they want something? Bet it's not a friendly hello.
It's never a friendly hello.
They do look like they mean business.
This Arcade's idea of an ambush? How basic.
Well, that guy's eyes are quite close together.
Kaito-san,
Have a whole load of them.
Over there, too.
Are we having a fight? I think we might be having a fight here.
losers from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they
Yeah, that guy in the background has it right. You know, just turn around and walk away. Just leave.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved.
Are we going to lure them away?
Follow me.
I think we're going to lure them away. They're going to follow us regardless. And we're just going to leave. And we're just going to run. I was going to try and walk there, but we're just going to run. We're going to hang out right here because we can't get that way.
All right.
What food?
Fed up with this
What
shit.
food are we going to? Where are we going
Why
for
haven't
food?
they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is, they're taking their sweet-ass time.
We're
Hey,
going.
quit dicking around and come get some!
Oh, we're taking the fight to them. All right.
What the hell? They're just gonna keep stalking us?
Nope, thanks for waiting, assholes! Shit!
Smooth. To be fair, though, I wouldn't have said anything I wouldn't have said anything and just cracked him on the back of the head.
Went straight for our head.
But thank you for doing it.
Guy, shut your mouth.
Okay. You're first. Ow. Ooh, that guy's got a knife. Ooh, nice. Ow, ow.
Get him, guy.
Kaito. You can feel free to step in at any time, Kaito. You're just walking around, you know. Alright. He's fine. We're all fine. Well, the other guy, the head honchos are back. Still watching. Well, come on then.
Not out of the woods just yet.
More guys. Hello. Oh, we've really been left. Okay.
Damn. You really went all out on the backup. Is the whole town arcade now or something?
I mean, it's looking like it.
We should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
True.
It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Yeah, but we don't want to be, like, taken in for questioning. We don't want the drama. That's what we don't want. Drama or the hassle.
Guess their plan was to come at us in waves. I've about had it with this crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this rate, we won't be meeting Sari-san and the others. Wouldn't want to drag them into this.
I guess we're going for a run around.
So why not hit Arcade at home?
Yeah?
Why not?
Are we going on the offensive?
Sewer at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons off our back.
I mean,
keep dealing with these fucking screws.
it's worth a try.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, a club in the back of Theater Square. Used to be arcade exclusive.
Oh, nice.
Nowadays, I hear they let in thugs from all over. I admit, I'm kind of curious.
Thinking on joining? Are you thinking on joining? Which way we're going? Are we fighting or we're not fighting? Are we going towards them? I mean, let's go. We may as well just walk straight through the middle of them. We're going to see the arcade hangout. Hi. You coming? Again, I'm going to say it again, I really like the snake style. It just runs a little bit more smooth than the other ones. Although boxing is pretty cool.
What is it?
Are they coming for us? Are they coming? Oh, they're coming. Hello. I don't know if we're supposed to be dodging these fights or if we're just going to go right the way in. I'm sorry about your bike. That's actually going to really hurt. Guy.
What a waste.
It is a waste. A waste of time. Let's go. I'm getting the feeling we're going to have more fights along the way. Let's move that way. I mean, it's all experience. All practice. Ow. What happened to the music there? Nice, Kaito.
And stay down.
Don't let. Please, lady, don't run him over.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, we're having more fights. Like everywhere is after us. Come on then. Nice. Just do a bit Queen's Marquis of Queensberry rules. I love that one, sorry.
What a waste.
Come run up to us. Bang, gone. Alright, let's go. I know it's trying to tell us when to use crane. I'm happy with boxing. And I'm happy with... I think we're going to go... Right, it rumbled us again. Alright. One, get up. Kaito. Don't punch him in the back of the head, please. You gotta remember what I need to remember is that when you're doing the boxing style, nothing, I'm talking. When you're in the boxing style, you can't always go ham. You've got to actually be a little bit more strategic about it. You got to, hold your block up, do your counters and stuff like that. I mean, obviously we're going to be having a fight right here. Hey guys. Hi. You alright? Kaito, please, hold on. Goodbye. Goodbye, bike. I guess we're paying for that. Dude, like, you should not be here. Go home to your mother. Also, that was a sick backflip. That was a sick backflip, my guy. Really was. Is this where we're heading? No? The other door. There we go, side door. Totally fine.
This is it, Talk. Get ready to meet some shady people.
Am I going in?
Shady is definitely the operative word here. Can't imagine this place gets a lot of foot traffic.
Who knew an entrance to the underground was right here in broad daylight?
The entrance is always in bright daylight.
Let's get in there and be
Broad
done with
daylight.
this.
I know what I was talking about. Hello. He's probably not going to be happy to see us.
Hey, who the hell are you two? Got some invitations?
Also, I like your punching
The Yagami
gloves.
detective agency doesn't need any. Say, is Akutsu or Soma around?
Detectives, huh?
Yes.
There a problem here? This is a public business, isn't it?
About time you showed up. We've been expecting you.
Oh, really? You have?
Nothing like running into an old friend.
You wanna
Also,
talk
I like
about
your-
this? On fine.
I like your
Only
nose
Kaito
thing.
gets in.
Your nose
Why?
plaster.
See, we all knew the Yakuza out in the cold would come around to us once the Tojo clan cleared out. Know what makes us such a hit?
Let anyone in?
Shit.
We got a system fleshed out. Your average gangbanger starts at rank F. But an ex-Yakuza, a Tojo head at that, fast-tracked right to B rank.
Really?
Oh, and just for you, Kaito-san. The boss says he'll start you out at A.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got your pick of the chumps. But I'm here to talk to a fucking adult man. So get stepping.
You know, I love Kaito. I really do.
Spoken like
He gets us into some trouble. However, I love his attitude. I'm here to speak to an adult.
So I really have to just wait in the lobby?
You should thank your lucky stars you're not dead yet.
I don't know about this.
Many men have tried, none have succeeded. Going gangster without backup, that's too dangerous even for Kaito. We have no clue how many members are back there or what they're doing.
Relax, Doc. All I gotta do is talk man-to-man with Akutsu real quick, and we'll be out of here.
Alright, if you think you can
Good,
manage.
man. Now come on.
If it's gonna be that quick, I'll just wait right here.
Yes, let's wait.
Do whatever you want.
Also, isn't it a little bit hot for a puffer jacket like that?
Come on. Don't you want to be friends?
He's just on his, on his merry old phone. Been 10 minutes since the Kaito-san went in. I've no clue what's going on. And I guess there's no sign of him returning. Guess that means is he in trouble?
Restroom? There's one inside, right?
Go shit on the cement for all I care. Restrooms are for guests only.
Okay. I'll shit right in your lap.
So,
how about that?
You in arcade too? I take it business is good lately.
Oh, hell yeah. Recruits are swarming in by the dozen. If you're looking for quick cash in Kamurocho, arcade's where it's at.
Not sure it's worth bragging about.
Bodies too.
Wow. And all you do is fool around on your phone. Talk about living on Easy Street.
We're gonna knock him out.
Screw.
We're gonna...
Hey, not my fault they don't loop you into the good jobs.
We're just gonna knock him out, or we're gonna...
rank guys. You must be, what, F?
Or we're just gonna leave. Sneak in or something?
You just say.
Oh, did I offend you? Sorry. Guess some gangbangers.
We're definitely antagonizing him.
I'll show you who's soft, asshole.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
He's gonna feel that one in an hour.
But he does make me kind of an asshole.
Probably not even an hour. He's gonna feel that one when he wakes up. Which is probably not gonna take that long. That's quite a headache. Never should have let Kaito-san come in here alone. I have to find him now. Not like sitting around anyway would do the case any good. I've read that in the wrong order. However, the sentiment stands.
Careful here.
Oh, going stealth mode. Hello. Are you alright? I think he's alright. He's just having a nap. First, I need to find Kaito-san. He's supposed to be talking to Akutsu right now. And are all these guys okay? I'll be paint-hicked all of them on. Besides, if I make a scene, who knows what might happen to Kaito. I need to find a way around without getting noticed by them. Let's start off searching that room. Ooh, I'm screwed if I get too close and they notice me. See, I want that. There's a thing over there that I want. Alright. So I guess we can't go that way. I don't know if we could listen to conversations or something like that. Hello. Ooh, stock room. I like it. That looks like a very well stocked stock room as well. Look at that. All the bottles are all neat. Crates all neatly stacked. Boxes all neatly stacked in the racking. We have some wind going on in here. Looks like no one's in here. See if anything in here can do me some good.
Suspicious.
Safe for a start. Wish I could see what was in it, but without the passcode, all I can do is stare at the thing. Valid.
What the?
Seem pretty safe. Maybe they'll help in a pinch. Okay, crates. What do you mean crazy expensive? How do you know the prices of them? All ends tequila. Nice. Who doesn't love some superficial whiskey? Block Party whiskey. Junction City vodka. The Truth. If you drink a lot of bourbon, you're going to be definitely dealing with the truth. Hypnotic, I'm going to say wine, because that's Chateau Orleans Le Bard. I'm just going to guess that that's wine. Cardigans, is that Grand Sec? Cardigans Grand Sec. Terrified whiskey. Nice. Arcontes, 1825. I'm assuming that's like a posh champagne of some variety. I mean, it definitely looks like they're loaded. Oh, hello. Can we turn the lights on? We haven't cut the lights with this. Maybe easy to sneak around. No good. Don't know which ones to flip. Don't need to make any harder to find countersign either. Oh, unfortunately. We could just flip them all on. It doesn't seem pretty loud in here, but where's the air coming from? That would be suspicious. That vent right there. What's that? I would have failed in this ventilation duct. Maybe it'll let them get me where I need to be. But even I can't reach that high. Anything I can use to get a leg up?
What the?
Crates. What we prepared earlier. Oh, this looks like the perfect size. Let's give it a try. I mean, why not? Easily stacked. I've never used one of those as a stand before. Can we leave? No. Okay, so we're definitely going up here. I'm getting up. Alright, we're going in. Hello? Ooh.
Hey, where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
Information?
For real? Was he taken to the VIP room then?
Sounds like it.
Alright, let's take him to the VIP room.
Even I've never gotten in there. What makes him such a big shot?
Ex-Yakuza? You know, he's ex-big, big time. VIP room seems to be that way. Right, let's check it out. Guess we're going this way. Barman. Just it's shades indoors as well. He's the cool one. The bartender gets just setting up. Maybe it's just from up here, but kind of looks like me. Just had an idea. Are we stealing his clothes? Let's see if we can track that guy down. Are we gonna be disguising ourselves? Kind of interested how we're getting in that safe, because I couldn't see any way to get the code. Oh, he's going for the loop. I didn't even see him go to the toilet. Ow. That's a little bit rude. Sorry, can you imagine just having a pee and then suddenly someone just coming slapping you upside the head and knocking you out? Also, and stealing your clothes. Looking smart. Not bad. I actually pulled this off. I mean, it kind of worked. Also, are you not going to shut the stove? Hello. Oh, a bronze plate. Well, I don't know what a bronze plate's doing in the bathroom. However, we'll go. See you later, my guy. I guess we're leaving. Interaction. Hello.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What's inside the safe in the back room?
Safe? I'm listening. Yes.
Who knows? All I do know is that it's locked. But I heard once you hit rank C, they tell you the passcode.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, why would you need to be in the safe?
The passcode, actually.
Huh? What do you mean?
I overheard some rank B dude talking over the phone. He said the safe opens with the numbers that represent RK.
Numbers that represent RK? You mean like the amount of members?
Maybe?
Are we going to take a side tangent?
R is 18.
My inner loot goblin tells me I want to be in this safe.
I don't get it at all, man.
Is the order of the alphabet? If the code is RK in numbers, what number will be K again? And do I add the numbers to put them in order? Well, I guess I won't know until I try them. Or we just... I'm just going to go back to... Can we listen to you? No? We're in super stealth mode here. I'm going to try this safe. I don't know if we need any more information. Wait. Okay, help. Is there a way to see the conversation that we just had? I can't remember the clues. No, that's different. Case files, no. Gadget, no. Check request. No, never mind. Wrong thing. In a total bit of non-subterfuge, I'm going to find out the code to this safe. Now, I totally learned this of my own accord, and I worked it out myself. Totally worked it out myself. The code is 1811. Totally worked that out for myself. I hope that's correct. Or opened. God Pants SS. Ooh, nice. We'll have some... Should we equip those, shall we? I'm assuming that's an accessory. Oh, bartender style. Nice. In a bottom. God, we may as well equip those. We've found ourselves some lovely underwear. Sturdy underwear developed for scent defense. Slower innerwear. Defense plus 15%. I don't mind if I do. I'm glad I came back for this. And yes, again, I totally worked it out myself. Right. Let's get this thing on the go. Do not look at me. I'm assuming, well, I worked out we can't get too close to them. I'm going, no, we're not going in there, we're going down here. We'll have to be going down here. We're just going to go nice and quiet, nice and sneakily. We are in disguise. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Hitman. I like it. I enjoy the Hitman games. It's been a long time since I played them, but I watched other people play them a lot, especially PlayStation Access. Their stuff, their challenges are really funny. You know, some actual genuinely funny, hilarious moments. Great. Even more of them hanging around. If it gets surrounded here, it's all over. Better be extra careful if I have to deal with any of them.
Hey, you there!
Hi. Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around.
Absolutely.
Didn't I ask you for another round?
Huh? Another round?
Maybe.
You got my order already? I want my bottle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute.
What bottle we're talking about?
You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
But of course.
Of course, yes. I know how to make cocktails. I guess I don't have any choice but to make this guy's drink. Hang on, maybe this is just what I needed. If I put him under the table with some strong booze, I can clear out here. It's worth a shot anyway. Hope you know some hangover cures, fellas. Please say, do we have to... we're doing a mini game? Or is this a mini game, or we're just doing... You know, that's a smooth motion. that was very smooth. I'm glad this is not a mini game and we'd have to do it ourselves. Is it going to be instant knockout? I'm assuming we'll just keep on serving them. We'll actually manage to get through that somehow. You guys worked against that one guy, but that god looks hard at a trick. When we get into the VIP room, unless I do something about him, I should lure him into the shadows on the other side and take him out there. But that means I'll have to cut across the floor. Gotta be careful about this. Alright, so we're doing a... Are we doing a sneaky sneak? We're not going up. Are we not going upstairs, are we? No. Are we luring? Are we going to lure and knock him out? Are you going? Please walk over there. Am I going to knock him out? Take him down. Take him down. Are we leaving him there, though, or we're dragging him? Wait, can we drag him?
Time out.
We can't drag him. Okay. Go and get the coin. Go get the coin. You just go get the coin. You're totally fine. And I'm just gonna sneak up behind you because you're greedy and you want the coin. And we don't want you turning around and finding your friend knocked out on the floor. You're gonna have quite a hangover in the morning. And I'm just gonna grab that smoke screen powder. Don't investigate him. He's turning around. Bad move.
Nanda.
Yes, you look that way. And out for the count. Also, very quiet. I don't know if I would probably attempt to shout out at the very least before. We all right? Kaito looks all right. He just looks like he's sitting, having a chill. Do we just break in here for no reason?
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
Nice. Okay.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it quits on the detective gig you've got going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when RK needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Fair point.
Want to tone it down there, big guy?
No, I don't think so.
Boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan scraps, yeah? Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
Oh, really?
Washed up Yakuza and punk-ass kids? I don't see it happening, man. What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need more guys like you.
Someone in charge?
Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground.
Is he even considering? Is Kaito actually considering it, or is he just getting information?
There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again? You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store, pop out a couple of kids and settle down with a family? Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would
strange option.
Do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats.
All right.
Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't.
Is Kaito going to get out here like in one piece?
If you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't
really. You're gonna go black and white like that?
Have it your way then. Hey, round up the boys.
Sir. Hey, get off your asses!
Hi.
Too late for that.
Wait, that was
exactly how
we changed.
Was gonna go down.
We changed outfits while we're waiting.
Well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
Yes.
You're not walking out of here.
Oh, really?
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man. You sure?
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
We'll be clearing you out soon enough.
To you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Damn right, Kaito's the one in charge. I would like Kaito in charge. He's a good guy. Not just a badass, but he's an actual good guy.
Here we go.
Hi. You boys are a little bit on the weak side. I mean, they are like punks. I should probably change stances here. Grab him. Alright, that didn't work. Okay, so I can't disarm him. Alright. Oh, see, I was trying to disarm him there because I thought knife's not going to be great, but apparently it doesn't work on him. Ow. Stop slicing me.
Hey, quit dragging your ass.
Oh, more fights?
Right. Sorry,
Oh, you back up.
No! Fuck them up, boys!
All right. Any more? So I've already knocked you down once. Can we do it again? Hi. Can we do it? Are you coming? Yep, definitely X-move that one. See you later. That was smooth. That was actually very smooth as well. I'm assuming we're going to have to double team him. Nice. Ah, you by yourself again. Like, for real.
Let's play it by ear.
Come on. And again, knocked down.
Dumbass, you down already?
Again, second time.
No, sir. Come on, let's fucking do this!
Alright. Oh, hello.
I'm not even warmed up yet.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I don't like that guy with the knife. Oh, wait, we're getting him. Smooth. You know, I love these X moves, I really do. I forgot how cool they were. Oh, and that's another broken back. Back's not supposed to bend that way, my guy. It is really not. Just dodge him. Ow. Kaito, did you just drop kick me in the face? Oh, what a nice little jab right there. Counter. Nice. My dude, put that table down, will you? Break his guard with the jab there. It feels very one-sided, that. Yeah, hold it. You still got that table. Ow! You still got that table. Put the table down. Do something with it. I'll pick up the table. It was my fault. Also could do with some more health. Is that everyone?
Now I understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
In that case, you better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, we can do that. We get it. It's fine.
Soma?
Right, Akutsu?
Why are you here? Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
They started it. Yeah, it is Suzuma. Soma.
Tak, meet Soma. He's the leader of the RK.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on. You just gonna waltz in here and bark orders?
Kaito-san
Absolutely.
turned down your offer, didn't he? And the other guy is Yagami from his own detective agency. Before that, he was an accomplice.
He seems a little bit more put together than Akutsu.
It's my job to be running HQ, though. You shouldn't roll up unannounced.
Oh, really?
I'm supposed to leave you to your own devices? I do have to check in, at least to show my face.
Got a cold?
It's a dust allergy, actually. Tough thing to live with. And I used to catch hell for it in the Yakuza.
Fair point.
That infernal sniffling, they'd say.
Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. I bet they would beat the shit out of you if you didn't blow your nose.
You know it. I do wish we'd had the time to work together, Kaito-san. You as well, Yagami-san. It may feel like we're a small-time outfit in the media.
That's a dangerous man.
RK will grow. We'll show you. But in the meantime, we'll leave the two of you be. Does that work?
Yes.
Finally, some sense. Best of luck with the growth. As the leader here, you need brains and brawn.
Yeah, that's the mark of a dangerous man. The fact that he's one, he's very calm. Two, he's very
Your gang was out
down
there
to
searching
earth,
for some guy.
very level-headed.
Oh.
Those are the
Ended
types.
up turning out.
What?
He was some kind
That you?
of girls' bar manager, wasn't he? It sounded like he'd disappeared from Kamurocho more than a few years back. You have any luck tracking him down?
We actually found that he's unfortunately dead. Likely murdered.
Okay.
Considering Kamurocho's reputation and the nature of his profession, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Yeah, basically he's very down to earth, he's very level-headed, he's very, like, calm.
Always happy to
And
oblige.
those are the type of guys that will mess up everything if you cross them. Well, made out of there alive.
I guess we shouldn't have taken RK so lightly.
Also, that
even though they're new
picture in the background is very bizarre. I don't even know what that is.
Spearheaded the campaign to scoop up all the ex-Tojo. Turns out he's teaching the next generation of thugs about protection money, Loan sharking, mugging. He's like an unemployment agency for shitheads.
I mean,
They've
someone
got
has to
50
train them.
full-time bodies so far, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum.
Yeah, we might be in trouble here.
Even if it wasn't our case, someone else would have swooped in. So much for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?
I mean, we're dealing out of, Yokohama at the minute.
Sounds calling.
Hello?
It's Shirosaki. Sorry for the wait. I found our file on Ahara's victim.
Oh, Mamiya-san, right? Yui Mamiya?
Yes, she lives with her family in East Ikebukuro. I'm about to make a quick house call.
Awesome. Then I'll be right over.
Good. See you sooner than later, I hope.
Absolutely, we're straight all there.
You go on ahead, Doc. This one's outside my area of expertise.
Okay. I'll head back to the office when I'm done.
Okay, try not to, get into any trouble, Kaito. So do I need food? I mean, we're heading up to there. We're going to get caught out here in a fight. I don't want to fight right now. We can't go left. Okay, actually, wait, I'm going to go back down the street. We're going to go down. I'm going to get some food to replenish my health. Ooh. Hello, lady. Hi.
Excuse me.
You dropped this. My red ink stamp book, I didn't know what it was. Might be getting a curse for losing this. You, on the other hand, will have good luck for finding it. Oh, and another bronze plate. Dudes, please don't. I don't know what that purple guy is. Sorry. We have guards everywhere. And I'm just gonna go... Yeah. I've no idea why that anime girl is... I don't know why idea what that says, to be fair. And I don't know why that anime girl is upside down with a bell around her neck. If you can translate that, please do. I'll be interested to know. Right, I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna go and get some food. Hi. Regular meals, yes. Hand-picked beef course. Ooh, this actually, all of this looks quite nice. What we're having. Chicken basil cheese fondue. Oh, you can tell I'm getting hungry. Let's have that because it has a find materials.
Starving. I'm starting to feel it.
Or find materials plus. I was going to say, do we have to find materials for this meal?
Pretty tasty, thanks.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. We now have a food buff. I'm not quite sure. Excuse me. High grade plastic. Pebble. Oh, we're finding all the high grade stuff here. Are we going to fight? I don't think I'm going to get past these without fighting. Hi. I think this should be like one-on-one. He's proper blocking that. Oh, you know boxing? Oh, you know boxing, do you? Have some of that then.
And stay down.
Absolutely. Right. I thought that was Hoshi there for a second on that poster. Right, let's get out here. I didn't even realize we could... Woo! Still, skateboarding here. We couldn't skateboard before, but now we can. Hello.
Oh, perfect timing, Yagami-san.
Absolutely.
And here I was about to go without you. Are you ready to visit Mamiya-san?
Yes. Town head for the woman Ihara's victim. Who doesn't know we're dropping by? Yeah, this could end badly. This could actually end badly. Yeah, we can talk to you. Hi.
Well, the best we can hope for is that she'll hear us out.
I'm interested, yes. I'm hoping that we're going to find out that someone has stolen some underwear from her. Or that some went missing. Yeah. Mamiya's apartment. Let's go. I really hope this goes well. Or as well as it can go. Also very posh apartment as well. Like the outside's very clean and very, you know, not...
His assailant we defended in court.
All apartments I've ever been to have all been really run down and crummy. Like on the outside. The houses inside, like the apartments themselves are perfectly fine inside.
Yes, there's no way around it. It's a risk we had to take.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yes?
Hello?
I'm Shirasaki from the Genda Law Office, the attorney for Mr. Akihiro Ihara. You may remember me from the hearings.
Why are you here? Don't you know it's rude to show up at someone's door uninvited?
It is kinda, especially in Japan. Especially in Japan.
If we could do this another way, we would. I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'm sorry, but the trial's over and done with. You know I can legally turn you away.
Yes, we know that.
But I'm only asking a moment of your time. Please, would you mind?
Even Sarah-san couldn't whip up a solid approach for this. Are we really out of luck here?
I don't have time for this. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, before you do that.
Oh,
sorry to butt in.
Sorry, we're butting in. We're just going to butt in.
Helping Saori here out.
And?
Gonna be the end. I need to talk to her and open his door somehow. Empathy? Empathizer? Make it sound quick and simple. Empathize.
Are you aware of the trending video that's leading people to believe Ihara committed murder? Thing is, the victim was confirmed to be alive in Yokohama until the morning of your own incident. And since Ihara was on the train with you, they're ruling him out as a murder suspect.
So, what is it you're getting at?
I'm just trying to ensure you're in the clear from any of that unfortunate business. If we could do this now,
I'm surprised if this works.
Again. All we need is 10 minutes of your time.
How absurd.
We're only trying to help, but if later would work better for you, we could always come back another time. With our supervisor, of course. That visit would probably be more formal. There'd be paperwork, audio tapes, you know the drill.
Okay.
Schedule.
We're going there.
I really don't have time for any of that.
Yeah, so 10 minutes now. We're just gonna blag our way in.
Do this casually, but we really should have been more by the book. But it is a murder case, so we do have to make sure our paperwork is in order here. Now, would you prefer to schedule a date to accommodate a more formal interview?
You said 10 minutes if we do it now, right?
Yes.
We'll make it as painless as possible.
All right. Hold on.
We really do appreciate it.
Well, I'm impressed. I'm also not sure I should trust a word you say ever again.
I mean, to be fair,
Really?
that would laid her on thick
Did
right
get us
there.
to the door, didn't I?
I'm joking. I do appreciate the help. Now
I
let's
wonder if it would be a similar outcome
we'll have with Mamiya-san.
each time. Like, with whatever we picked.
Hello.
Hello, child. Hello, young child.
Hi. Again, we apologize for the intrusion.
Let's just get this over with already.
I mean, lying to get in. Not really on the good foot. Okay, bye.
We'll make this quick.
Are we having a spy around, or we're just literally just going to do the talk? Do the conversation open with Miami. Let's pick. Oh, we're looking around.
Suspicious.
Definitely Charles' drawing. Probably his mother. They even put it in a nice frame. How cute. Plants. Tissues right by the door.
Hey.
Family. Husband and son. Pretty happy with this picture. Slippers right there. That is a nice picture. It actually is a nice picture. Done that already.
Uh-huh.
We're going in. Hi.
Suspicious. Hey.
You can't be calling the kids suspicious. You, my 6-year-old son, cute kid, guess he just started grade school. Seems pretty excited by visitors dropping by. Looks like his dad's not home yet, though.
Suspicious.
I'm just having a bit. Sure, laptop's full of useful data, but you're obviously not getting into it. I know you're staring at me, lady. I apologise. Sorry, son, stop staring at me.
What the?
I'm looking around. Kids' playset must be nice having a place big enough for one of those.
What the?
Quite the layout. Kitchen's a clear view of the living room. You know what? This is a very nice apartment. Am I just like, I'm alright just walking around? Does kind of look like they've just moved in. Boxes everywhere still. Oh, we've already looked at that. Jungle gym.
Hey.
What was that? Oh, TV. My couple only in the 30s seem to be living pretty comfortably. Maybe their parents are helping them out too. Whatever the case, are clearly above the average income. I mean, it is a very nice apartment. Again, I'm really sorry, lady.
Hey.
Oh, examine her. That's you, mummy, wife, mother, officer worker, and victim of a horror's perversion. Oh, there we go. She was the last piece of the puzzle.
So, talk. I've already told the police and the court everything they could want to know about that morning.
I'm sorry to put you through this again, but would you mind going over those details with us?
What else is left to discuss?
I understand how pressured you might feel.
I've gone over this so many times.
Or did take?
I wonder if pressing charges was even...
Actually took our shoes off. That's cool.
What you did was both brave and inspirational. Many victims are afraid to come forward for any number of reasons. Your voice might give them courage to find their own.
Ironic. Hearing this from that predator's defense team.
Well,
I may not agree with the thing, but
perhaps.
Everyone needs a defense.
Would you mind walking us through that day from
That's how the system's supposed to work.
It's nothing so mysterious. I was just on my way to work when some man grabbed my butt. That's all it was.
Nothing else was out of the ordinary that day?
Correct.
Not to pry, but where is your husband today?
Still at work? He usually doesn't get home until later. On that note, I have to feed my son, so let's get this wrapped up soon.
We'll try our best.
Son's really like spying on here.
On that day, you and Ahara-san boarded the train bound for Ikebukuro, correct? Had you ever seen the man before then?
No. At least not that I can recall. How many times must I go over this?
See, he's not looking. He's deliberately not looking at the camera.
Knows
He's
everything I have to say.
watching out of the way of the camera, like
Getting me to
direct,
repeat things.
looking at his face.
That's the thing. Yagami-san here is a specialist. He can take whatever you repeat, analyze it, and draw up an entirely new conclusion. Right?
Of course. That's exactly why I'm here.
Oh, great. Now the pressure's really on. Seems to be a recurring thing lately. See, he's deliberately...
In the security footage as you stepped onto the train, it looks like Ahara-san stepped right behind you. Were you aware of his presence at this point?
I was. It felt like someone kept pushing up against
making sure he's not looking directly at the camera.
I remember second-guessing myself at the time, thinking it was normal for the train to be that packed.
Then the train took off while you were stuck in that situation.
Yes. And then I felt the back of his hand against me. It kept getting worse from there, to the point where he went under my skirt.
Creepy.
And the pig had the nerve to write it off as an accidental brush on a crowded train. But that kind of touch wasn't accidental. He even grabbed at me.
Truly awful. And I do sympathize. I've also had to turn in an abuser like that. Personally speaking, some men can't wait to debase themselves at the first opportunity.
I'm glad you said some.
Why would you say that and look at me?
I just stood there, frozen.
Why would...
Couldn't see
That's a very valid point. Why would you say
I had
that?
no idea what to do. I wanted to scream. But what if he just played it off? So I decided I would bear it till the next station.
Are you okay, Mommy?
I'm fine, sweetie. We're just having a bit of grown-up talk. Are you hungry?
Uh-huh.
Then go read your book and wait over there for Mommy. We're almost done.
There's going to be ending soon no matter what. I'll keep my questions brief. Up to now, I haven't heard any contradictions between Mamie's account and the security footage.
You said the abuse lasted the entire 6 minutes between Ikebukuro and Shinjuku Station. Did you see the groper's face at any time during that span?
No. I was too terrified to look. And I thought, even if I did, he'd just pull away and escape.
I don't think it was him.
Just as the train was pulling into Shinjuku, I reached back and grabbed the hand on me. That's when I saw his face. Of course, he shook me off as the doors opened, but I'd already gotten a clear look at him. He must have known I could turn him in at that point. So he ran, and I chased after.
Brave of it to chase after him, to be fair.
That was captured by the station's security cameras.
Great job tailing him in such a crowded space. On that note, did you ever happen to lose sight of Ahara-san while running?
His cat was pretty easy to spot, and no one else was bolting off the platform like that, so I never lost sight of him. At that point, I could feel my voice returning, so I just screamed, "That man grabbed me!"
I'm glad there were good Samaritans nearby.
Yes, me too.
For sure. And there were a lot of smartphones out, so I figured there was no way for him to get away with it. I was so relieved.
That's probably both the blessing and the curse of having smartphones.
Now we've got a
blessing for innocent people, curse for people doing stuff naughty.
What do you mean?
Contradicts. What does it contradict? Your mum lines up with the testimony from the trial, but there's one thing that contradicts. Is that correct? I was actually showing. I was showing that. See, that all matches her testimony. I'm going to try that. This is absolutely brutal. If this is what we'd have to do, this is brutal. I'm hoping we don't backfire.
On the same day, at 6:30 a.m. in Yokohama, a student teacher named Hiro Mikoshiba was sent off to work by his mother.
We're just going right in for it. Okay, this is brutal.
Only to be found dead much later in Ijincho.
Is that...
According to the video, Ahara-san here is the murderer.
What?
He killed Mikoshiba in cold blood to get vengeance for his bullied son. His kid was about to graduate.
I mean, it is quite the contradiction.
Instead, he took his own life. So Ahara took it upon himself to punish his son's tormentor.
That's awful.
It is, yes.
Now we come back to the issue here. If this footage is authentic, then Ahara-san couldn't have been your assailant. The victim's estimated time of death and Ahara-san's time of arrival in Tokyo simply don't allow for it. It's just not possible for someone to make that commute. But there's the flip side. If Ahara-san was in fact your assailant, it would mean this murder footage is a fabrication.
Yeah, that's the predicament we have.
I don't know what you expect me to say after all this.
Right? Now you know how we're feeling.
Yeah, we're really in the ringer.
That's why we came to see if you had any leads for us.
So that's what this is about.
After hearing your story, I have no doubt you endured a lot that day. Which would obviously mean that murder video was faked.
Then, who shared that video? And why?
Indeed.
Wish I knew. Based on the quality, something this convincing would need quite a budget. Whether it's CG on top of real murder footage, or just a rock-solid AI creation, no way it was cheap. So why go through all this effort to fake a murder?
Why go through that? Like, that cost, what benefit is it?
But I
yeah.
have to say, I feel much closer to piecing this puzzle together with your help today. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, and rest assured, this will be the last time you see us. Our apologies for the unexpected visit. And for dredging up unpleasant memories.
It's fine. So long as this is really the end of it all.
I mean, end of your part in it, probably. But we're going to find out. Damn, okay. We just went right in with the... right in with the camera, the phone. I mean, hopefully the kid wasn't watching, looking at the phone. All the way he wasn't at the door at that point. He was on the mat reading the book.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Alright, I'm going to go see Kaito-san. Phone call. Hello?
Yo, it's me.
Oh, we're not going to go and see him.
I just got back to Kamurocho. Everything good? Any news?
All good here, man. What's with you? You worried Arcade got to me or something?
No.
I mean, they did run their mouths about stabbing us in the back. But if you're good, I'm good. Anyway, I'm heading to Genda so Sari-san and I can go over what we learned from Mamiya.
You coming?
Boss, as for me, I'm calling it a day.
Alright.
You do that.
Rest up. I shall see you in a bit. Right, wait. Obviously we're going to Genda's. We're right at Genda's. We're right here already. Hello.
Are we ready, Yagami-san? Let's start with our visit to Mamiya-san, if that sounds reasonable to you.
Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, let's start there.
So, the victim's story is completely in line with her court testimony, huh?
That's correct. There wasn't anything new to pick up.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, definitely unfortunately.
In which case, should we look into the murder video instead? Like, figure out how they made it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Whether that tape's fake or real, someone had to put it online, right?
We have to trace where it came from.
Do we have any theories on who that might be?
Well, the footage showed enough of the surroundings to make the crime scene.
See, I'm looking out the window.
As somebody who's been there,
I'm not looking at them. I'm looking out the window to see if anyone's fancy's coming by.
Which means...
Who uploaded Hara's murder footage to the internet? Accomplices, detectives, prosecutor? I don't know why the prosecutor would do that though. Accomplices? He has to have accomplices.
The murderer's accomplices have to be the ones who posted it for him.
Yeah, I can't see it any other way.
It has to be them
I
because
also agree with Yagami-san.
they're all...
But in
they've been
that
very
case,
much trying to stop
their
us
motive?
investigating.
Maybe they wanted to make a mockery of the police, or even the whole system.
Huh?
We know Ihara got himself convicted for groping, so he'd have an alibi for Mikoshiba's killing.
Maybe they're working with him.
His conspirators turned it around by uploading the murder video online. Almost as if to say, look how he got away with it.
I see. Yeah, that does make it sound like he's taunting them.
I mean, yeah,
That's
I can side with that.
But I'd like to shift gears. Let's talk about the actual fabrication of the video. How does one go about that?
Well, for example, the true culprit would be taped murdering Mikoshiba. Then Ihara's face would be copied and blended onto the killers. That's how they'd approach it in a Hollywood movie.
True.
But then, wouldn't you be able to see traces of it being faked?
Tsukumo-san reported that he's found nothing of the sort in his analysis.
We've been down this road before. If we take the stance that the footage is fabricated, we have absolutely nothing to work with.
I still think it's both.
Then let's tackle this from the stance that the video's actually real. If that's the case, there has to be a flaw in the groping issue. I think we've collected enough evidence to find it too.
Before meeting with Yui Mamiya, didn't you mention the possibility of Ihara using a stand-in?
Correct.
Perhaps the real Ihara murdered Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then swapped places with the imposter so he could be detained.
But we couldn't find an opportunity for the swap to happen, remember? From the moment he set foot on the Ikebukuro platform, Ihara was constantly on.
No, he wasn't.
But wait, that's not entirely accurate.
He wasn't. There was a spot. That right there. Has to be this.
Remember how we mocked up a diagram of the Shinjuku station platform?
Yeah. Oh, wait! That's it! You could be onto something.
Blind
There's
spot.
a point where Ihara wasn't on camera at all.
What is this point you speak of?
Let's all go over the diagram so that everything will be clear. Here's what I want you to see.
We're doing the selection.
Suspicious. Hey.
Right there.
Suspicious.
Also, if he wanted to get away, he would have went up those stairs. All those stairs. At the very least.
Suspicious.
Sorry. There. This blind spot right here.
It's very brief, but there's a moment where Ihara and Mamiya-san can't be seen by the security cameras. The dotted lines on the arrow represent the camera's blind spot.
It does appear so. So you're saying this is where the groper, the fake Ihara, traded places with the real one?
It's entirely possible.
Can't say it's impossible, right?
Right. Except if that actually happened, Mamiya-san would have been right behind them at the time. Could the two really swap places without her noticing?
In a crowd like that, I think it's feasible.
If that really was Ihara's plan, then I'd say he was being careless.
Careless? How?
I mean, there's so many people.
The station was packed for morning rush hour.
So there's so many people around.
Guarantee the assailant could make the switch. He could have been nailed by any random passerby before reaching the blind spot.
Good point. Not only that, if Mamiya-san had called for help while the train was still moving, then the first Ihara would have been caught before even reaching the platform.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Called it.
Think about it,
That too.
Yagami-san. Why would Ihara's accomplices meticulously plan out every last detail of this alibi, only to leave such a crucial component to chance, as Hoshino-kun pointed out?
Oh, just doing my job.
True.
It is.
Good work, Hoshino-kun. In fact, I think that may back up my own take on it.
What is your own take?
Yeah?
Do you have a different take to what I've got to take?
Including the appearance of leaving the plan to chance was part of the plan.
Can you expound on that?
Yeah, to what end?
I'm saying I agree that such an airtight alibi wouldn't have allowed for contingencies. And that takes the question to another level. Just how far did they line up the pieces in advance to make the swap work?
Are you saying there's more to it than we discussed? What did we miss?
Everything on the day of the murder, including the train group's plan from the start to finish, what else can we possibly deduce? Colluding with Ihara? I don't think so. The real murder took place in Kamurocho. Prosecution faked the footage. Or Mikoshiba's still alive. I don't think he's still alive. Real place took place here?
Was actually murdered in Kamurocho. The place used in the murder footage. Maybe it was dressed up to look like the vacant building in Ijincho.
Maybe.
That way, the murder could have taken place less than 13 minutes from Ikebukuro.
I don't mean to shoot you down, but I just don't think that's feasible.
I think we might have been wrong there.
No?
If you want a yes or no answer, it's a no.
All right.
Was that all? You made it sound like you had this whole thing figured out.
Don't be rude.
Something just hit
I'm
me.
guessing here.
Ihara secured his alibi for the murder by swapping with a stand-in at the Shinjuku station blind spot. For them to be able to pull that off, a certain possibility comes to mind.
Right, so what exactly would that be?
Oh, wait. Could it be? That would be crazy.
I know this won't go over well, but what if Mamiya was colluding with Ihara all along?
Huh?
Bear with me. Let's say Mamiya was in on this and knew about the imposter in advance. If that's the case, the swap could happen right in front of her and no one but the three of them would know.
You're saying the victim of a groping conspired with her assailant beforehand? That's ridiculous.
It is a bit crazy. But it kind of makes sense in a weird kind of way.
Let me just say, I'm only trying to work out how a swap like that will be guaranteed to work.
You need the guarantee.
Ihara and his stand-in both know that Mamiya will pretend not to have seen them. They can trade places in the blind spot with impunity. Conversely, if Mamiya wasn't in on the plan, the idea of a swap would never work. We can say with certainty that she would have seen the swap, so... She could have even called attention to the real Ihara the moment he stepped in. That way, the people around her would be focused on chasing the correct assailant.
True.
The rest is as we know it.
I don't know why she would do that and go through all that pressure, unless it's money.
If your theory is accurate, what about Ihara's trace evidence? Remember that fibers of the victim's underwear were detected on his hand.
Well, that can also be explained by Mamiya being in on the plan.
That also true.
For example, while the stand-in was showing himself at the security cameras, Mamiya could have easily provided Ihara access to a pair of underwear at the same time. Maybe the stand-in loitered around for so long because he was letting everyone else get themselves in place.
Valid point.
It's not impossible.
We can work
It'd be
out
crazy,
the details
but
later.
it's not impossible.
The point is, Ihara's murder alibi is shot if Mamiya was involved. In summary, it's possible Ihara disgraced himself to secure an unshakable alibi for Mikushiba's murder.
That's his benefit.
That it's an avenue worth pursuing.
And when it comes to the prosecution, they can't just admit they got the first case so wrong. Plus, they can't question Ihara about Mikushiba's murder. In fact, their only option is to claim the tape was faked.
Valid.
So managed to make a farce out of the system after all.
Well, his court case for his son's bullying did get more or less thrown out, didn't it?
Yeah.
The school, the investigative committee, and the court all agreed there wasn't enough evidence to convict anyone. No surprise for me that the guy held a grudge against the system for so long.
Hold on. Before we all decide on this.
What's up?
I'm wondering
The question to me is why would Mamiya
if
be party to
Mamiya-
such a crime? She appears
Money?
more than financially stable, and she's even raising a child. So why would she do something so enormously risky as helping establish a murder alibi?
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. But maybe she was promised something that far exceeds the risk. Or maybe Ihara has some
money.
dirt on her even?
It has to be money because in her apartment, in the apartment, it looked there was still a whole load of boxes like they'd just moved in. That was still moving in, like still unpacking. Maybe he offered her a huge chunk of money, whoever's involved with Ihara, because obviously a lot of money is involved apparently. Maybe he promised her a big payday so that she could move into the apartment that they've got now. It's possible. 53-year-old patrolman, married officer worker, and mother, only connection between them sort of as the train station
What
itself.
info do we have on Mamiya anyway? Maybe we can spot a connection to Ihara through her profile.
I'll pull her information. Just a second.
Oh, I just thought of something else those two would have guaranteed by working together.
Oh, really?
What's that?
If Ihara wanted to use this crime as a murder alibi, he needed it to blow up into the public eye. But if he had chosen a victim who stayed silent, then nothing would have come of it. A solid
Also
plan
very
would
true.
be to eliminate that variable, which means Mamiya being an accomplice was crucial to Ihara's success.
Genda coming in clutch.
That's true.
Looks like Ihara pulled one over on the prosecution then. Had his accomplices right where he wanted them, even his victim. Once we learn how he's connected to Mamiya, we can root out the rest of his team.
Definitely.
Let's see. According to her file, her maiden name is Yui Suzuki. 30 years old, so that's consistent.
Okay.
Originally from Ota, Tokyo. Attended a private high school called Kurakawa Academy. Later graduated from Toto University.
Huh.
Met her husband on the job, apparently.
Okay.
Her husband, Taichi Mamiya, is an industrial designer at Techno Zeta Inc. 6 years ago, she gave birth to their only son, Sota-kun, who's now in 1st grade.
Hold on. You said she went to Kurakawa Academy? I heard that name in Ijincho. If I recall correctly...
Yes. It's not where Sukumu was not just at that school. Someone spying on me went there?
When I went to scope out the murder scene, there were these 3 guys watching the detectives and me. They told
those
us they were
guys?
just checking things out. But they mentioned they're Kurakawa grads too.
You have any ID on you? Will my license work?
I never actually thought that would ever come back into play. I thought that was just a side tangent.
Kaike-san.
This thing is getting deep.
Age 30. Mommy is 30 as well.
What's that got to do with anything? Aren't we trying to find a connection between Mamiya and Ohara?
I found the Kurakawa Academy website. Looks like they're pretty prestigious. It's in Tokyo, specifically in Ota. Pretty close to where Mamiya lived. Oh.
What?
Oh?
The girls there get such cute uniforms.
Really?
You little...
Koshi.
You want to start all over from the bar exam?
Wait, I've seen that uniform before too, actually.
Where?
On an old picture of a teacher at Serio High.
Sawa-sensei. Yeah, I recognize that uniform.
You can find it in her. Is she actually a Kurakawa grad too?
Do you think she knows...
I don't know
the victim?
But she could.
The victim, the...
Maybe all of them were...
Miami? Miami? Sorry.
Actually linked?
I'm going to shut up.
The victim and her up to now unrelated assailant?
It's a tenuous link at best. Could fall apart any time. But no true detective alive would pass it up.
Damn right. Okay. Right. That's pretty cool. I'm stuck. Sorry. I'm fighting with this cable under the thing because my foot's wrapped around it and it's stuck. Right. I'm going to go big me real quick. I hate it when that happens. I hate wires. I just hate wires. Wireless everything. Just wireless everything in my life. Don't do that. Wired is probably better than wireless. Big me. Hi. So, now that I've removed myself from my controller, that took quite the turn. We suddenly ended up with both bits being true, the murder and the groping incident. However, the groping incident was now, we believe, is now a sham in order to create an alibi. Why, I don't particularly know, other than, obviously I'm assuming it probably has something to do with the school and like the lack of evidence, making a mockery of the judicial system. But it's a lot of effort to do that. That's a lot of effort to actually do that. So I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out. She was also very convincing. The groping victim was very, very convincing when we were talking to her. Like, I didn't spot any deception at all. I didn't spot any. The only thing that I saw was the boxes. The fact that they looked like they were just moving in. So that tells me that probably money was involved and that they paid for them, like paid to move. But although her husband's a tech guy, like working for a tech company, and they're paid pretty well from what I remember. So I might be entirely wrong on that. But that was the only thing I picked up in the apartment. Strange. This case is actually getting really more, like, a lot more interesting. I didn't know how deep it was going to go. The whole school bullying thing. I didn't know if that was going to come into play a bit more than what it has. I'm assuming we're going to be going back to the school to see Sawa-sensei in the next episode. But I'm impressed. I'm enjoying the story. we're having some fun. We had a little bit more gameplay this time around as well. A good mix of gameplay and cutscene. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you're still enjoying this. Hope you are. So, like I said, we're going to leave that here for this week because this is the end of the chapter. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out. Come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is always appreciated. If you want to go above and beyond on the support, you can opt into the membership system or membership program, whatever you want to call it, memberships. If you grab a tier 1, you get your name up on the wall. If you grab a tier 2, you get your name up on the wall and you get early access to the videos roughly a week in advance. Roughly. Life's been a bit weird right now, so obviously I've had some house problems, which has stopped us. It's adjusted me recording schedule somewhat. So, as I was saying, if you want to opt into memberships, you can. Remember, memberships are never, well, always appreciated, but never mandatory. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone. You never know when a single word or act of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways you may never understand. I love you all from my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, I shall see you on the flip side. Bye bye.